Hello, and back by popular demand, it's me. Oh dear. Yeah, hope everyone is okay. I have bought my new thingamy. Thingamy. Wait, what's a thingamy? It is my brand new replacement blade, and it's marvellous. Hello, darling. Are you coming? Come see. Come on then. And I've got kitten interaction. Come in. Hey? Come on then. You alright? Yeah? Come on then. You want to see? Oh, don't get the wires, missus. There you go. For everyone. This didn't work at all, missus. I need a blade to get the blade out. There we go. Look, I did it. Oh my word. Right. There we go, we did it. We'll have a sniff. And you get a pack of spare blades with it as well, so that's really cool. I'll put that over there. That's not an invitation, missus. Oi! You are a bugger. And yeah. What are you doing? Hey, where are we going? Come on, you. She likes to be on the back of the chair most of the time, so if she likes to be up there, and then she hops onto my shoulder sometimes as well, so I have like a little parrot kitten, which is adorable. Look at her go. Also, how do you spell? Oh yeah. There we go, look. We're going to be my parrot now. Is this it now? Is this life? Where are you going? Woo! Okay. Alright, darling. Don't get in the bin. You'll fall. And you'll end up in the bin. There you go. You sort of wish it didn't need saying, but she is that daft. Right, yeah. So not only is this done incredibly well, like I say it done incredibly well, but what I mean is, the blades that come with these are so good. I'm having to go careful because like they're so good that I can just go straight through foam and it's unreal. It's really good. Oh, and they're so precise. Oh. Yes, so not only have I got this amazing new blade of my favourite type of blade, but also something very Halloweeny has just finished printing on Petunia. So I'm going to go get that now. I'll leave you here in the capable hands of my little, oops, sorry, my little kitten running around probably trying to kill everything. As you can see, it's a stitch pumpkin. We've had a bit of a disaster with the support there. We've got some spaghettiing going on, but other than that, it's gone really well. Can't believe it. It's snapped. That's what's happened. It's snapped right there. And so we've got some spaghetti to clear up, but other than that, this is perfect. Let's clean him up. We'll get him cleaned up. Get rid of this. Luckily it's all coming straight off and it doesn't look like it's done any like massive damage. I reckon that could be sanded down and on the underneath there. It should be okay. I'll have to grab me little choppers in a moment. Right, let's get him off. There we go. Ah. Let's see if I can get it off by hand first before I start trying to scrape this board, because alas, on poor Bob, my other 3D printer's board is absolutely fucked now because I used the scraper that came with it and it just scraped off all this texture. It all... Ow. That went right under my fingernail. Yeah, it scraped off all the texture that the filament sort of sticks to, and that basically now means that nothing will stick to it at all. I've got a replacement coming. I've got to say, like, you know, I've had problems with Bob. Bob's an A1, a Bamboo Lab A1, and I've had problems with him, but they've largely been because I have tried to use this plastic, which is PETG, and it needs to be printed at a real high temperature, and the bed needs to be a higher temperature as well. And A1s aren't really designed for that. They're like, you can print with anything really once or twice, but they're not really made to be like full-on workhorses with this sort of plastic. So I got Petunia, who is a P1S, a Bamboo Lab P1S, and she's designed for that type of thing, and I've had nothing but success with her so far. So everything has come out great. But Bob, ever since I switched him to PETG from the normal PLA, it's called, he was doing all right for a little bit. I got some real good prints off him recently, like this fella came out real well, and I'm really happy with that. But literally since that turtle, he's not printed right ever since, and it's because nothing is sticking to the bed anymore, which is terrible. And with me only having one printer on the go at all times, it means like if someone orders something from me, I have to wait to do it, and you know, I need options, you know. I need both to be running all the time, and I'm going, when I get the money, I'm going to get another Petunia. A Petunia 2.0 will be on the cards, because this is a fantastic printer, like absolutely fantastic. It's never, like, it does the odd thing, like it's broken a support there, but that is entirely fixable. There's a tiny bit missing off the inside of that. See if it'll focus for you. Just on the very, very end there, but that's something that you could put some filler in and then paint over, and it would be absolutely fine. And I would be happy to like sell that, because it would be solid, you know, and it would be fine. But yeah, this takes a little while to do when you're using these little pincers, but it does minimal damage to the metal textures on here, unlike the scrapers that come with them. Bamboo Lab are like fantastic for price, and their printers are the most user-friendly I've ever used. They're brilliant, but they do like you to have to replace your accessories. Stuff like the heated nozzles, where the you know, the filament actually comes out of and goes down onto this, is a consumable according to their fine print, and if you're printing at a high temperature, it's going to go. So much so that Petunia came with a spare one in the box. So I've got a replacement for Petunia, but Bob the A1 did not, and I've had to buy a replacement for it. And now the bed text and the scraper that comes with the printer will scrape the texture off these. It just will. So I've learned a load of lessons with Bob and applied them to Petunia, and hopefully things will last a bit longer with her than things did with Bob. Oh dear. Oh, right. There we go. If there's anything I could say that's a bad thing about Petunia, is sometimes she works too well. And things get properly attached like you would hope, you know, but getting supports off is difficult. Ow, ow, that is my foot. It is attached to me. That little thing of mine likes to eat me on a regular basis. She likes to hunt my feet. She likes to chew my hand. And yeah. Right. Get in there. With the outside stuff, there's a lot inside as well that we need to get off. There we go, looking good. Oh. Oh no, it's a... Oh, that's good. It was a support. There was a tiny little support on that stitch, on the stitch. So we're looking good so far. I'm just going to get these off here, and hopefully that'll give us some room to see what we're going to have to do as far as clean up. As these are actually like little supports that have got stuck because they've printed bad. So you have to try and gouge them off somehow without damaging the rest of it. Oh. Jesus, yeah. See, it's coming off. It's like folding off down there. Come on, zoom, focus, dude, focus. Come on now. See if it'll. There we go. Yeah, you can see it's sort of like folding off, but it's pulling a lot of stuff with it, so I'm gonna have to be real careful. Ugh, oh no. That'll have to be a straight chop. So this bit underneath, I think. It's all underneath, I mean at the back. Right, let's see. Nope, this is all going to need actually chopping. Oh my word. It's quite dire under there. I could rotary tool it smooth though. So that's alright. Let's get this out of the way. Now. Oh. Let's get the other ears. Oh. Didn't come out of his ear hole. Right. So that's it so far, looking good. Just gotta get those out. So let's see. Huh. Oh my word, that was... It's just come out perfect. Oh, look at that. That is so lovely. And it's just left a little circle. That's perfect. Oh my god, that was so satisfying, that. There we go. He's looking good. You put like a little tea light in the bottom. And yeah, I've got a couple of ideas of how I want to do it, but first let's see if I can get this to... Let's see if we can smooth it off a little bit. Sorry, it's not on camera at all, is it? You hear all the noise and the annoying things without actually seeing where it's coming from. Well done, me. There we go. That's all the little support things off. It's looking, always looks a bit rough when you sand this stuff, but it's much smoother than it was, so that's a good thing. And I reckon that will just paint over as is, really, because like that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm really happy with that. There's some stitches down the back, that's really cool. Yeah. Available for purchase. Anybody that fancies a bit of it. Yeah, I'll have to get some photos of that done and then paint it and take some more. And then, you know, you all have the option to have it as is, just like that, or painted in whatever sort of custom way you want. But that's come out really good. I'm so happy with that. It's like I say, considering a support failed and we had all that mess, like that's fantastic. So yeah, we're gonna pop him over here and get on with the foam build. This is where everyone leaves. Like, I was only here for the stitch. Right. Just getting these little bitties out so we can attach them. We need to move the camera back down again. There you go. Right. Move myself in a bit. There we go. So, we're just popping him back a couple of mil, like so. And as silly as that might look right now, once it's attached to the bottom of that, it will all make sense. I'll do the same with this one, and then it's completely ready for... Oh, I should have done... Yeah, I need to do little edges, just like that, because there's going to be stuff that it's meeting. And same on this. Something happened. Or I thought it did. Don't matter. What are you doing, Chaos Demon? I don't know if you can hear that, but that is my absolute Chaos Demon of a kitten. Is scarpering around trying to take over the universe. How far back are we on this? Let's have a look. It wants to be a little bit further forward, just a tad. There we go. So, there. I think we've nailed the distance just about. It's hard to see because I'm not holding them exactly where they should be, but there you go. More or less. Just need to chop off the edges like the other one. There we go. That should make a little bit more sense now. It would help if I kept it all even, wouldn't it? But Yeah. Anyway, right. They're close enough. They're so that's those two done. And we'll get this one first, if I remember. Yes, it's all angle cuts except for the bottom there, which is just a tiny bit. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did I not attach the bottom bit? I did, but I never drew it on. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Thank God I've left room on this side, but there isn't on the other, so that's really annoying. For fuck's sake. So I'll have to just put it there. And we'll just have to do a little angle cut on it, that's all. So, we start with this angle. And then we'll get this one up to here. I'm going to do a little straight angle just there because I don't know exactly how that edge is going to do, because that's going to extend. So we're keeping these little gaps, you see, because they're going to work exactly like we did those. This side, however, is going right up against something that's going to meet it directly, and it doesn't extend, so I've done the angle all the way through that one. And this down the bottom is going to be straight up and down. Oh, what a silly, what a silly beggar. Right. There we go. Oh, come on. There we are. Oh, I love this new blade. The only reason that was like it was it's so precise that I've got used to compensating for the other one, you know. Yeah. Right. So these are going to be separate. This is coming out. And yeah, for anyone wondering, not that anybody does, I, for the time being, am only streaming on YouTube. I'm not doing Twitch anymore, sadly. It's a shame because I get more interaction on Twitch than I do on YouTube, because YouTube is more of just a watching platform, really, and people don't really like to chat in live streams so much on the YouTube side of things. But there's a reason. Twitch is getting so bogged down with bots. There was never a stream where I didn't have to ban some bot account for popping in and trying to sell me views. You pay this thing some money and it would farm you artificial views to boost your yourself. And I'm like, and every single time it was just like, it was getting into my head and I was getting upset about it all the time. And then people like coming in and being complimentary and then suddenly like trying to sell me stuff, and it was just making me really unhappy all the time. I'm so much happier here just doing this, and knowing that people watch the videos back later is good enough for me. And also it's still a place where whoever has bought a costume like this off me, so I can make it for them, can go back and watch it, and then they can comment or they can message me directly and ask for things to be changed and what have you and whatever. But yeah, it's not. Twitch has just become like a place of unbridled anxiety for me now, and I just don't ever want to go back. And it's like it was just that, like, let me start again. When I do these things, I just want to be free to chat away and do this. I don't want to be worrying about people coming in with nefarious plans to sell me stuff, and like, I don't want to have to worry about bots and crap. Because I mean, that's another thing that just happened as I got off Twitch, or just before I got off Twitch. Twitch announced, like, it was a across the board announcement, that they were going to start banning accounts that had bots watching. So that means if you were just getting on with something like I am right now, and you weren't really paying attention to the chat, and you kind of, like, you think, oh, there's a few views in there, nice one, and you're just carrying on assuming people are watching and all the rest of it, and it turns out half of those are just bots. Say if I've got 10 viewers and I'm like, oh my god, 10 viewers, amazing, I'd be like, oh, brilliant, and I'd just crack on and tell you what I'm doing and all that shit. And then it turns out that like half or more are bots. Then they can just ban your account now. And like, and it's for a decent reason. Like, it's a bad reaction or a bad fix to a good reason, because people have started to farm views, like I say. And they were leaving bots in their chats and stuff to artificially inflate their viewership and what have you. So I get why Twitch did what they did, but the fact that every single time I went on, I had to ban at least one, or maybe two or more, like, bot accounts, was just filling me full of anxiety. And then I was acting like a dickhead as a result as well. And I was being, and I just don't like the person I was becoming. So I'm not going back. I'm just going to stay here. And if I can get access to stream on my Facebook account as well, then I'll do that too. But I need to, that's a work in progress. I'll get back to you on that one. Yeah, so it's not something I want to do anymore. I don't want to have to worry about that shit. I like just being here. They're not, like, YouTube's not going to ban me for not realizing that I've got loads of bots watching my stream. Even if there is bots watching the stream, hi bots. It's they're just chill about it, So I'm not. I'm not as high strung and worried as I am streaming on Twitch. Thank you for asking. And yeah, it was horrible. It was horrible. And it might sound silly to someone on the outside, but hi, baby. Hi. Ow. Oi. Here come see. They're going to be my parrot again. Yes, there we are. Good girl. Hi, baby. Oh, you have no idea how much I love that. It's so cute. Oh, hello. Welcome back, darling. Hi. Oh, not the keyboard. No, don't. You'll stop my stream. Caps lock on. Are you alright, baby? And doing the things? Yeah? Oh no, that's sticky. You're not gonna like that. She's just touched the cooling but not yet solid glue. And she's not happy about that. Come here, darling, I'll get it off you. You don't want it in your mouth. Come on, let's see. Let's see. What we got? We got nothing? That's alright. She's just gonna eat me instead. Okay. Are we okay? Yeah. That one is glued successfully, darling. That's right. Excuse me. What are we doing, darling? Hmm? We've done that one as well. Yes. So, I always find the best way to do this is to just stick a bit of glue on that, flip it upside down, and then it goes on completely straight. And I am so happy I started doing that. You, missus. I can tell you're up to no good. Got a piece of foam. Yeah? Woo! There you go. Yeah, there we go. Right, I can leave that to do. What are we doing, baby? What is this? Woo! Woo! You get him. Yeah, I almost didn't retract the blade on the knife there. That would not have been... That's not cool. So yeah, it's done now. Just for the viewers, look, the blade is fully retracted. It's sitting right back there, so there's no worries. We're okay. And this is not your first rodeo, is it, Mrs.? I'm getting it. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Right, is this right? Is this right, do you think? I'll take that as a yes. Don't you get interested? This is going away, so you can't touch it. Mrs. Gluefoot. You've already had a bit of sticky on you, haven't you? Okay. Right, that's going over there while you're here. You're playing with the stitch pumpkin. It's so fucking cool. I'm just showing it again because, like, you know, there's people watching now, and when I was pulling it apart and getting it all sorted, no one was watching, so it's here again for your viewing pleasure. There we go. What are you doing? Can we not with the wires, darling? But yeah, it's really good, isn't it? This, like, look at that. Available for purchase without glue web on it. I think £6,000 should be sufficient. No, it's I reckon like that. It's taken. Oh no, I haven't pulled the one little bit of tree out of it. I reckon, yeah, if anybody wanted to buy one off me as is, oh, sorry, darling. Oh, I got your noggin there, didn't I, baby? Oh, I feel bad. Ow, ow. Yes, revenge bite. I get it. That's fully justifiable, darling. There we go. Perfect. So yeah, I reckon if anybody wants to buy that as is, I could probably do it for about 40 quid. And if you want it fully painted and what have you, it'll take forever. So it's probably going to be more like 60. Anybody watching from across the pond in America with your current tariffs and cataclysmic economy, it's about £6,000 because it's like $50 to one euro or a Great British Pound or something at the moment, isn't it? Because it's unreal what's going on. But we won't get into that. Let's get some foam built. Exchange rates are crazy. Crazy at the moment. Oh, I shouldn't have done that first. Oh no. I'll leave it like that because I want. That's actually a good idea, is to leave it flat and let it. And yeah, I'll leave that like that because it needs to be informed by the bit that goes around it anyway. Oh, excuse me. Yes, indeed. Oh. She's trying to eat her own foot again on the windowsill. I was like, what the hell is that noise? And it's her. Right. Oh, I've just had my customer like cancel on me. Not cancel an order or anything. I'll show you. I've done this, which is like a bit of an abstract James Bond car, an Aston Martin DB5, and I've dry brushed it in gold and silver, so it goes silvery when you look at it at one angle, and it's gold when you look at it at another angle, and they're dead happy with it. But I was supposed to be dropping it off for them this afternoon, and they're in hospital now. So, yeah, I'm just sorting that out on this. Yeah, so I'm just writing. No, that's absolutely fine. She's saying someone's going to come and pick it up for her instead. And I said, no, not to worry, absolutely fine. Really hope you're okay. And I'm going to give them my address now. And sadly, she's I'm not giving her name out or anything, so I'm not putting anybody on blast or doxing, am I? She's got a few chronic illnesses, and clearly one of many chronic illnesses has flared up for her, and she's ended up in hospital again today. So she did say she wasn't well yesterday. So I mean, I suppose it's not surprising, unfortunately. That's the one. Okie dokie. That's that sorted. Ooh, what's happening? Sorry everyone, I won't be a sec. Right, let's get this poked out. Get back to it. Right, so I'll leave that out so I don't have to worry about slicing it. There we go. Just like the other side, we shall. glued on about 3 mil behind, I think. Sort of works, doesn't it? Yeah, that's what the other one did. I hear a van approaching. Could it be Bob's print bed? I hope it is. So I've got some stuff I need Bob to print. Because I've got to set Petunia off doing commission work. So I want Bob to be printing like little Halloween prototypes I can put up for sale. Such as this guy. There we go. Oh no. There we go. Right. Okay. That one can go down there, and we're going to get this. Is this? Yes, it's this one. I'm going to get this stuck on the same way as we just did. Oh yeah. There we go. So that's that more or less ready. We'll get this done as well because this is probably, yeah, it's solid enough. There we are. How's that looking? Yes, more or less. Yep, that's it. Good stuff, everybody. Well done. You all did very well. Right. Okay. Yeah, I think we're ready to start the process of the surround. No, we're not. No, we're not. We need, right, we've done these, so they're nice. I've forgotten to add this in, so that's really silly. I need to get that on. There's just loads of crap on them. Yeah. we go. Right. Get this glued in. Glued in. Glue dinner. Oh, that's something I need to do as well, which you Halo people that watch the channel might be interested in as well, is I have sold a legendary symbol, and one of the mandibles needs gluing because it has come loose. So I'm going to have to super glue it on. This one. So like, I have sandpapered all down the top there so it's nice and smooth, even though it looks really rough because it's, you know, just the nature of it. But this has come really loose, and if you look on the other, they're all very, very solid, and this has just sort of got a snap in it. So yeah, I need to get the old super glue out. Super glue it. Oh no, I dropped it on the floor. And the lid came off, but it doesn't matter because we've got a sealed tube until we... Oh god, oh god, oh god. Right, okay. I apologise, but you're not really going to be able to see what I'm doing here because it's very sort of small, the surface area that we need to glue, so I just need to make it a solid connection. There we go. So far so good. Let's get this on properly. Lovely. Right. Is that on there nice and taut? Sort of is. There it is. There's the connection we want. Okay. I'm going to leave that there. Right. Okay. Okay, next. Next. What do we need? Let's have a look. I think first we need to add that and that. So those bits need whacking on there. Do you know, I'm not even sure they do really, like this bit anyway. No, because it's not shaped, is it? I'm being stupid. Right, okay. And then what the hell is this? Pretty sure that's not on. Yep, that's not there. So that's nice. That's going to be misshapen, then that's going to annoy the hell out of me, but it'll be alright. We can just make this come up a little bit further forward and it doesn't have to bend quite as much as it is. So yeah, we need to do those two bits there, and it might be best to do that centre piece there first. Maybe. Yeah, I think it probably is, isn't it? Before we like actually start attaching things, you know. It's just a case of where the hell are they? All the bits. We need all the bits. Stitch, you're gonna have to move, mate. Let's put you over there. I need to put that back on because I've got stuff to do. Right, those are the centre pieces. We need those. Those are the side pieces, I think. Which side though? Oh, they're the neck pieces. That's amazing. It's just the bits the neck piece is attached to have disappeared. But that might be a good thing because it's really narrow, this build. That might be a good thing. Okay, right. I am not worrying about that. So, those bits are for there. We've got that piece is on the piece that we need, so let's have a look. Yes, there we go. So there, we have that one as well. Yeah. Excellent work, everyone. Let's get the camera back. Right. So we've got those bits for the middle. Those two bits are for that centerpiece. And then we've got this for the upper middle, like middle, like I think you'll know what I'm saying. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, that's it's just really nice to cut a template with a brand new knife. Oh. It was £4 for this, and it came with the spare blades and everything. I don't know why, but I seem to remember it being twice that. I don't know why, but I had that other one for so long that I couldn't even tell you. I think I've had it for like 6 years or something. It's been ages, honestly. It's yeah, it's going to be like 6 or 7 years I had this blade. Well, the other one of this blade. And it lasted all that time. And it only got split in the last 2 years. And I can't really remember how it happened. But well. I gotta say, this bandage on my arm is so fucking itchy. And I've got another like 2 or 3 days I've got to keep it on. I need to, right, I'll be right back, everyone. I need to make a drink and take my antibiotic. I completely forgot. Won't be long. We're back. Me. Just I. Yeah. So, let's crack on. For those of you just tuning in, there's millions and millions of you, the centre of the back is what we're doing. Let's... There we go. I'm literally cutting this out as we speak. Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong screen. There we go. I'm cutting out that as we speak. No, that one. Is it that one? Either one of those is what we're doing, just so you know where we are. Just going to get all these lines in the same direction cut. Ugh. Right. And now for the main event. This knife is so much nicer. Oh, it's just good. I'll get those little bits done in a sec. Yeah, no, baby. Not even sure I need to do the... Yeah, I will. I was going to say, I'm not even sure I need to do this centerpiece, like, to actually pull it out of there, but I will, because it means I can use that as the outside of this, and then just simply pop that in the middle to get the middle of that, and then you've got, like, the whole thing, you know? All three separated parts, all done together. All at once. All for you. You get 10 points if you can tell me what film that was from. That's right. That is cool. Right, okay. It's enough of me nerding out over shapes. Let's see, what do we got here? What we got for them, ladies and gentlemen? Let's see what kind of scraps we got. Okay, we got a fucking over here. 10,000 sold. Sorry. We'll do the vampire teeth. I want to suck your foam. Sorry. I'll just let the cringe leave my body. Wow. That was bad. That was naughty. And then we've got that one. There's that one as well. Ooh, this one. See if we can utilize this bad boy. Bad boy. Bad boy. It will fit. That's good. Okay. Okay then. Okay then, mate. Yeah, we'll fucking do that then. And yeah. So we're gonna do vampire foam teeth. I'm struggling so hard not to do it again. Oh, the cringe was real. Right, I'm not gonna risk that, but I think I'll use this thin part of this for this one. Is that a split? Yes, it is, but that's okay. We can do it like that. Right, okay. Oh my god, trying not to do the thing. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Whew. Breathe. Settle. Settle. I want to suck your foam. What the fuck is wrong with me? Why am I? Just why? Oh, the cringe. Oh, it was so bad. The foam vampire. Transylvania crafting. Ah. That was a count, wasn't it? Ah. One cut. Two cuts. Ah. Oh my god, right, I've got to stop. If anybody just came in and wondering what they missed, that's what they missed. Just me being a ball of cringe. Oh god. Alright. We've done normal vertical cuts all the way around the outside because that's what we needed. And then we need thingamy inward angle cuts for the inside because the vampire foam teeth here are getting some dentures, which also need that same angle on the inside. Oh my god, what are you doing, Mrs.? Hey? What's happening? She's just like skulking around now, pretending she didn't do anything. There we go. Right. There we go. There we go. Ooh. I'll keep that Superman symbol for something else. But the rest has to go. Hi, baby. Here you go. Oh, I see how it is. I see how it is. I see how it is. You're just gonna bloody attack, aren't you? Ow! Get off my finger, boogerlugs. It's wafting a whip tail around my face. Are you trying to take me out? I'm your friend. You don't have to eat me. I'd rather you didn't eat anything on here, to be honest. But, you know. I don't want to be loved. I'm a hunter. Don't love me. Don't trick me into loving you. There we go. Oh, hello, baby. Where are you going? Huh? Where are we going? I'm going down there. That was a dick move. Oi. No. Get off. She's in right destructor mode. Okay, we need to do the cuts on this now. So, going from there to there. And same on the other side. And I think what I'll do is I'll get this to here so we can see about where it lands. Like that. And like that. So there we go. Those bits. Now, the angle's not too harsh, so I'm going to just take a sort of a medium-sized chunk out of the inside of both for this bit, so it goes like, just like that. Can you see? No, you can't, because it will not focus no matter what I do. It's this cutting board. I should get one that isn't like gridded and stuff like that, because the cameras love this shit. They love it. And it's like, I focus on you, you are angular. But yeah, we need it to focus on whatever I'm doing, not on the angulars. Right, and then we have that. Need to do a similar thing for this. So, get rid of you. Just tiny little shreds out of both sides to keep it even. There we go. I was wondering what she was doing. She's found a top of a tomato that I misplaced the other day. You know, the little green top on a tomato. Apparently it's the best thing ever. She seems to really like the smell of it, and because it's tiny and resembles sort of a spider or an insect a bit, she's like, it's the ultimate toy for a kitten. She's having so much fun. Just like we are, aren't we? We're having so much fun, yes. Yes, darling, yes. So much fun. So I'll just let that solidify a little wee bit. And then I'm going to stick this in on these bits here. And then I'm going to go along the top here first, like get that bit in nice and flush to the line. And then I'm leaving those bits loose so that we can just fit it like that, and then we'll glue it all in one. We'll glue this section and everything when we need to. And I'm going to do this. It seems like a silly thing to do, really, to like just do this little tiny bit in sections, but I really want it to be as flush as possible and exactly right. Because otherwise you get like a seam, and it's sort of a roundabout head height as well, so it's like it's a detail that your eye will catch if you're looking at the back of this chest piece. You straight to it, you know. So yeah, it's something I definitely like to make sure is always fully right. I'm pushing that back a little bit, and then on this side we do the rest now that bit's solid. So now we can do the whole thing and it should come out quite well. I'm going to just bend it back so we definitely have the space to get it in properly. And then let's make sure it's just behind the overlap. There we go, so we can't see it at all, so we can't see any pen lines or anything, and then that means that you're just not gonna see it. So that's good. While that side solidifies, we'll get this bit on. Sorry, concentration. Excellent. Here we go. Ugh. 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 Now we'll get the other side done. Focus. Ow, what's happening? It's got a stabbing pain, like right on, like next to where my tire is. Like not on it at all. That's so weird. Right, so there is that. That is going to go straight on now. Right here. Right here. Right now. Do do near 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 near. Sorry, everyone. Sorry for me. Sorry for everything. Sorry. I don't care, really. It's fake apologies. It's fake. I don't care. You come here for my madness or not at all? Go on. Get your fuck. Right, I'm gonna let this like slide down just a wee bit, so it's like right there. There we go. Okay. I think I've got this exactly where we need it. I'm just trying to get it to line up properly, that's all. Because it's ever so slightly off, but it sort of needs to be. So we're supposed to have like a ridge just there. Well, these shoulder parts don't really account for the ridge, so you've got to try and sort of force the physics to make sense. This side's worked. That's strange, but I like it. There we go. Right. So there we go. It's on. And oh my god, I'm actually gonna have to go soon. I have a band practice. And I have to get ready for it because it's like a fucking dress rehearsal. I'll get these done because of the band practice. I'm not sure if I'm going to be on tonight. I might be, but it's a slightly longer one than we normally do. And like I say, there's loads of getting dressed to be done, and then I'm probably going to have to get washed when I get in because it'll be a sweaty affair. So I'm going to get this ready before I go. And then hopefully I'll get back on tonight. And if not, I'll see you same time tomorrow. Because this was nice. I actually liked doing it through the day again, like I used to. Like the good old days, you know. I don't know why, it just feels like less pressure when I'm doing it in like actual work hours, like human being, like other normal, boring humans. And I don't expect people to be watching, obviously, because they're normal human beings and they go to work and do things, you know. And that's fine. Oh, I forgot to cut the middle out of this, didn't I? There we go. And that is almost exactly bang on. That's great. Okay. Oh, it's ever so slightly off center. That's going to do my head in. We cannot have that. Absolutely not. No. Whew, that's better. Oh, right. So there we go. We've got that. And I'll cut the outside out. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just, it's only verticals. So we'll get it cut out and ready. And then I need to get ready for my band practice. And I'm going to do this as well. I may even glue them. What time are we on? Yes, I'll get it glued. We might as well have it all shaped and ready. Right. Yes. 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 There we go. And there we go. So we pop them all in below the surface a little bit like that. And that's what we come out with. It's worked. It's good. It's good. Oh, yeah. Right. First things first, I'll get the centerpiece done. And we'll glue around the piece itself and push it in through the back, I think. There we go. Just need to push it down a little bit. banging. And I'll have to solidify that, because when I push down on this one, we'll be needing it to be solid. Otherwise, I'll end up pushing that through, and all will be for nothing. Sorry, I slurped a tiny bit. We don't like that. We don't do that here. So let's see. Yes, nice and solid. I'm going to do exactly what I did. I might need to. Oop, I need to pop a stick in there. I'm going to do exactly what we did before. I'll go right the way around with like a thinnish layer. I'll have to be quick because we're covering quite a bit more surface area than we did on the inside. Excellent. 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 Except for the bottom there, it's a little bit too far in. That's okay. All right. Okay. Let's see how it fits in the middle here. Pretty much as we needed it to, so that's great. Yeah, that's fantastic. Fantastic. Pretty much exactly that is what we needed, more or less. And these, I think, are going straight in, aren't they? That way. Yes. Yeah. Right, I'm not going to rush and jump ahead, because that's something that requires a tiny bit of precision, and I'm getting distracted because I'm starting to think about what I need to do in the next hour. So yeah, I don't want to be thinking too much about about this, about trying to rush ahead. So I'm not gonna. We're gonna leave it at that for now, and I'll try and get back on later tonight, and we'll finish this off, the back part anyway, and it should be good. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I know there's been a few people drifting in and out today, so that's been nice, and hope you had a good time. Special thanks to those that watch these back later on. There's a few of you, and I'd very much appreciate you. Like and subscribe, etc. Okay, see you later. Thank you very much. Bye.